James, the Oklahoma City Thunder are off to a torrid start. They have completed the best start in the NBA to start their season since the 73-9 Golden State Warriors started 18-0. So James, it got me thinking, will this Oklahoma City Thunder team end up breaking that 73-9 record set by that Warriors team and become the winningest team in NBA history?
Man, you got to have a ton of balls on you to win that many games. Right now, I don't think you said it, Spence, but right now, man, the Thunder, they're on a pace to win 77 games. Could you imagine a team going 77-5? Like, that just sounds ridiculous. That sounds like something you do in Division III basketball for 2 years. You know, you go 77-5. But in all honesty, Spence, I'm going to be honest with you. I do think the Thunder can do it because number one, they are stupid efficient. They're number 4 in the NBA with points, but they're 24th in pace. You know how crazy you have to be the 4th highest scoring team in the NBA and be a bottom tier pace team? But not just that. They're top 10 in field goal percentage. They're number 1 in free throw percentage. It's all these little things that really matter. I mean, heck, you look at offensive rating, they're number 3. Defensive rating, they're number 1. And they're blowing out teams by an average differential of like 16 points a game. Number 2, they're doing this without the other Jalen Williams on their team. And you saw what he did in the postseason. He's dropping buckets left and right. So when they bring him in, that's going to be insane. But in all honesty, man, this team is so efficient on all levels. Spence, I'm not going to lie. I think the only weakness on the Oklahoma City Thunder is where the team is placed in the state. Like, I think that's really it because they got depth, they got rotation, they got coaching, they got the former, finals MVP and MVP. I mean, SGA still doing his thing, averaging 30 plus. But on top of it, we don't even want to talk about the future because they already got like the next top 5 draft picks in the league. I
And they have the
can't.
Clippers pick this year. James Harden is doing everything he can to prevent that pick to go to Oklahoma City.
Bro, he is doing everything. I don't want to talk too far in the future, but currently, yeah, I do think this team will do it. Now, will they win 77 games? No. This is going to be Spence in my eye. I'm looking at 74. Like that's the number that they're going for but then again, Spence, that's saying they have to lose what, 4 more times? And that's it? Like, man, can you imagine losing 4 more games for technically what, 120 days? The next 120 days? That's like a loss every 30 days if I'm doing simple math.
Yeah, the Oklahoma City Thunder last year 68-14. So we're only talking right now. We're talking about what you said, 74-8. That's only a 6-game improvement. That's not a big stretch of the imagination when you're talking about a team that's a bunch of young guys that are continually getting stronger, getting better in the NBA. And you mentioned it, Jalen Williams, the guy who dropped 40 in an NBA Finals game as the Robin on this team, hasn't even played yet. This is a team that has now avenged their only loss of the season after they blew out the Blazers on Sunday night. I don't see many teams going into a game against the Thunder and not being underdogs by at least 5 or 6 points. This is going to be a team that's going to be favored heavily every single night. And with all the depth unless there's some
Mm-hmm.
catastrophic injuries that they have to start dealing with, I think this team's going to break the record and be the winningest team of all time. Now, are they going to have the same fate as the 73-9 Warriors, where they made it all the way to the finals and then choked in one of the most epic comebacks in NBA Finals history at the hands of LeBron James? Maybe they end up doing the same kind of thing if they end up having to match up with Nikola Jokic in the Western Conference Finals. That's the only way I see this team getting beaten in the playoffs is if Nikola Jokic goes supernova, which he's been doing this year, and gets them in the 7-game series, because this team is built to last. And really, the biggest problem that the Oklahoma City Thunder have, at least in my eyes, the biggest problem that they're looking at right now is in the future, how the hell are they going to pay everybody? They're going to go over the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and seventh apron. All
Oh
the
my
aprons are going to be
gosh.
filled up. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, There is going to be an exodus of these guys in the future years, but while they've got this core together, I don't see any team in the NBA beating them right now.
Yeah, no, you mentioned it. And you know what's sad about if they don't even decide to go over those aprons? They'll just trade them for like 15 first round picks and they just keep recycling. They really can do this for about 10 years if they decide they can't pay Chet or all these other guys like Chet and Jalen and then the future guys like because they already locked in SGA. Imagine you're getting 4 or 5 picks for these guys and you're doing this circle. God, I can't believe. But Spence, you talk about the schedule. Next 9 games: Timberwolves, Suns, Trailblazers, Warriors, Mavericks, Jazz, Clippers, Timberwolves, Grizzlies. Next 9 games. What's their record?
I'll say 9-0. Why
9
not?
and 0.
Why not?
If I had to give one L, nah, no L's.
I
Let's
don't
go
see
9
one.
and 0, man.
I don't see one. And I say this, I'm a Rockets fan, and I would love for the Rockets to be a legitimate contender in the West this year, and I do think they are one of the best teams in the NBA. It's just there's the Oklahoma City Thunder, there's a substantial gap, and then there's the rest of the NBA. But y'all let us know in the comments, will the Oklahoma Thunder break the 73-9 record set by the Golden State Warriors? Will they become the winningest team in NBA regular season history? Y'all let us know down below.